Okay, now I'm going to fit the driver's side, obviously. I think I'm going to start with the bottom. This is how I did the other side. And then the top should fall right into place. I need my hands so I can feel what I'm doing. Fingers. That looks pretty good right there. It's not going to be perfect, but it's darn close. Let me see if I can bend this out just a little bit. It would help if I could. And it's just like the other side. It's going to be hard for me to see and hard for me to tap. I'm going to do the best I can, but I'm telling you right now, this is not easy to do. I can't see it, can't get to it, so everything's against me at the moment. All the whatever circumstances are definitely against me at the moment. I'll try one of these magnets, see if that'll help hold it. I don't think it will. Bought some different magnets. I'll show you. Well, maybe that did help. I'll show you in a second what they look like. I'm really struggling here, so just give me a minute. I told you this side was going to kick my butt, and I was right. I'm just going to put a damn tack on it and see what happens. Nothing I do here is going to make it any better. Alright, one more. And I still can't see it. Shouldn't be doing that bare-handed either, but to be able to feel it, I got to. get one in the middle too, so it can't move on me. Alright. Okay, that's better. Alright, a couple on the side over here. Today just wants to be aggravating. I'm not going to let it get to me. Not going to do it. The side over here is gonna need some work, unfortunately. Some filler work. It didn't come out as good as the other side did, which is unfortunate. But it just didn't. Mistake I made on that side was curving that piece. I curved this section in over there, so I had to straighten it. I do not want to do that over here. So I'm doing my best to not do that, and so far I think I'm doing okay. This I got a bump out right here that I'm gonna try to work out with a hammer after I get the rest of it kind of tacked in where I want it. It's not going to be horrible, but it's certainly, not great either, but what can you do? Alright, I'm kind of locked in now, so here we go. It's just a matter of now loading it in. It's where it's going to be. So, yeah. I still think it looks pretty good. May not be quite as good as that side was when I first did it, but it's still going to work out alright. I've got the heat a little bit warm, sort of on purpose. I want that, when I weld that gap, I'm down in the trench, like this. You get the weld too cold, it'll just start piling up on top. I want to get it good and hot so it'll flow down in that valley trench, which is why I got it pretty warm. But placing it with a sheet metal a little thin, I'm burning through. So I kind of want to weld the valley places up first and then change my heat setting a little bit. So it's just a matter of going back and forth now and welding it up, tweaking it as I go. I can see the bottom a bit better on this side. Probably because I'm right-handed and I'm looking in the right direction. Over yonder I was looking backwards in the wrong way. I'm just kind of working this corner down a little bit. See if I make it a bit better. There's one weld bead here I got to cut off. The bottom's high. I cut that weld bead off. I believe it'll pull right on down in there a lot better. So in just a moment, I'm going to cut that weld bead off. That was a hole, but I got it welded up. I'll do the top up here. And again, these good hot beads are rolling right down in that trench. This is what I want. I'll show you with the camera when I get done. Cold bead, just like I said earlier, just piles up on top of the surface and doesn't penetrate us. That's certainly not what I want here. No way. That'd be a cold weld, and it would make grinding horrible. Because all that extra metal you'd be having to grind on top. Let me get the grinder and grind that weld down right there. I'm also not going to weld the bottom again because I can't see it. When I get the cab off to work on it, I'll get down there and grind weld the bottom. might put a little bit of weld right there. It's pretty decent shape. Let me put a little bit right there before I cut that weld off, that tack. Believe that's another hole, and I can't see it. But I got good weld bead. I want it down to it, so it won't move on me. You gotta cut the tack. I just want to get the top of it cut off before I do this. I think we're through. That's better. Put a bit of a bead right there. Just roll that corner down. That fits in there better. Out here, I can get to a little bit more at the bottom than I could the other way. Still not all of it. More than I was getting to. But that don't change the fact it's still very hard to see. So I will weld that later when I got better access to it. Almost got it. I really am a tad bit hot, but I'm dealing with it. All right, one little slice here. That's it. Top to the bottom, she's welded in. I'll grab the camera, I'll show you what we got. Okay, here we are welded in. As you can see, those welds are pretty hot. I would show you the penetration in the back, but I can't really get to it. What I was talking about, and this is still hot, down in the trench where the V forms, down in the V that's formed in this valley between these two pieces of metal. If I'd have had a cold bead, I would just been piling up bead on top of this. You know, you can imagine big piles of bead on top, blobbing on top. That's certainly not good for cold welds, or it make grinding impossible. It would have made grinding very hard, much harder. It would have made grinding a whole lot. It would have made grinding a whole lot harder. So now all I got to do is just lightly grind it. And I guess light's wrong. Where I got to grind these welds down. There's not a whole heaping. There's not a whole heaping amount of weld bead I got to grind down. It's still hot, so. But there it is. I'm about to start grinding the bottom. Like I said, I can't weld across here because I can't get to it. But I got down the side. So as far as being in there, it's in there. It ain't coming out. That's for sure. The other side is in there and cut. It's already rusting. You probably can't even see that. It's already rusting. I got to put some OSPO on it to stop it from rusting before I can shoot some primer on it. But that one, I'll get that one done. I'll get this one finished, and I'll get that one done. And I'll put some OSPO on it. I still got more metal work to do on the dash. Before I spray primer, still got to fix these holes and cut new holes, and so it's going to be a little bit of a while. I got some more, so I've got a fair amount of work to do still before I can prime the dash. So anyhow, I'm gonna start grinding. I guess I'll set the camera up for a few minutes and record that. Okay, hang on. Again, this is 60 grit, and this pad's about wore out. I'm going to have to change it here in a minute. We'll grind what I can with the grinder. Grind what I'm going to grind what I can with a flat grinder before I have to break out the die grinder and the cutting wheel. It does work. It's just, you know, slow and tedious and all that good stuff. Not that regular grinding isn't, because it is. These cords and these hoses is about to make me lose my mind, y'all. Can't get that like that. because obviously it's fast. Well, it's 60 degrees, you can't water. I ain't gonna slow still. That's how you sit when I can. I'm slow type. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, be nice to see a lot of fun. Right, so that's what I'm doing. It's hard to see that on my battery lights. Lighting this battery. I bought this light, I think I mentioned on Amazon. And battery's not very great. It doesn't last very long. The light itself's not that great either. At some point I'll be getting a better one. I know Eastwood makes one. I guess I'm gonna have to wind up buying it. I'm using the wrong wheel. Oh, you've seen me grind before. I'm gonna cut the camera off. I gotta recharge that light some. You see me do plenty of grinding. I'll come back. I'll come back when I got it all ground off and show you what we got. Here we are with most of the grinding done. Trying to get where there's not so much glare. You can see it's pretty good. There's not. I don't think it's gonna take any filler. I don't think it's going to take any filler other than primer to make that seam look good. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so I can't. There's a couple of small pinholes. I really wish I could get this light where I want it, but oh well. That's actually better right there. Couple of pinholes, not very big ones. I have not ground the bottom, obviously, because I haven't even welded it yet. I got to finish grinding the right side right there, but I have ground the left side. Most of it's ground down. I will do my trick that I do where I take a light. It's not gonna work. Let's just see. I don't even know yet what I got. Take a light and shine it in the back. Look for pinholes. I see a couple, 3. So I'll do that. I'll weld those pinholes up because I can't stand pinholes. If I can avoid it at all costs. It's only a couple. That's pretty good actually. So I got to finish grinding. I'll get those welded up. I got to quit for now. Got to be somewhere. I'll come out here tomorrow and finish the grinding and everything and welding, and I'll get back with you when I got it all done. But we're getting there. Alright. Okay, I have finished the, what I want to call these. I don't know. Bezels, buckets, something, pieces, whatever you want to call these pieces I welded in for my AC round vent. It's done. It's welded in, ground down. It looks pretty darn good if you ask me. I got to be honest, I'm surprised it came out this good. I really am. I mean, not with the welding side of it, but the fabbing side. The way that I got a flashlight in one hand. The way the bead came out up here looks really nice. If you see it in person, I mean, it just looks nice. I'm not trying to brag. The scallop, I guess you could call it, down here at the bottom. Let's see. Right here, it could be deeper. I guess if I was going to do this again, I would like to have brought it up higher into the form, kind of up into here. But I was trying to be careful and keep a straight line and blend into my dash here. Looking at it, I definitely could have scalloped it back in some more. And if I ever do this again, which I probably won't, but if I ever do, I will scallop it back in a little farther. But it blends in down here at the bottom real nice. I need a little bit of filler at the very bottom of this one to fill it out. Not much, just I'm talking, you know, 1/16 of an inch or less. Just a little bit of filler. Up into here, basically needs no filler. Primer, I'm talking body filler. At least primer, sure, but no body filler. Obviously, I still have to cut. Oh, stand up. I still got to cut the hole out for this one. You can see the center punch hole mark is still there. Right there. So I can drill it out. Let's get around to the other side. Here's the other side. Again, same deal. And this one's already been drilled, of course. Sanded it. It looks good from the bottom. This one may not even need any filler at the bottom. If it does, it won't be much. It's got a little bit, you know, grind marks and stuff. Primer for sure would fix it. Or if I have to, a dab of filler, but it won't be much filler. Let me set the camera up and I'll show you how this works. So here's the round 2-inch, or actually 2.5-inch vent I'm using from Vintage Air. This one is the one that has the chrome trim around the ring. It's already been again the plate to rub off. Just a little bit I've been handling it. I didn't like the chrome anyway. I found where they do sell one that's got it's solid black. And these are the plastic ones, the basic plain Janes, like $15. These are not the expensive aluminum ones. I like these. I like the fact that you can, you know, turn them off and on like this. I'm not sure a lot of those aluminum ones do that. So for 15 bucks, anyway, I found plain black ones. I'm going to be getting 2 of those. So basically, it comes with an adapter from Vintage Air, a hose adapter and a clamp that screws on for 2.5-inch hose. I'm running 2-inch hose on my outer vents. So I drew up and printed an adapter to a 2-inch hose that screws onto here. Works pretty well actually. I've got some other 3D printed parts I've made, but I'm not at liberty to talk about them yet just for certain reasons. But this one, you put I gotta get in here a minute because I'm right-handed. My big head's probably in the way. Mount it in, and then come on the back side. And tighten it up, and hopefully I can ring it pretty tight and it won't ever loosen up. If it does, it's just a matter of retorquing it. I don't think it'll ever loosen up. If it does, like I say, it's just a matter of tightening it back up again. So the hose will come out and of course go to my evaporator, which is right here, evaporator cord. And then, you know, like your car, you can point down to your feet versus turning them this way. You know, you point them up, but I like to run them that way. Point them down to up. That's why I like these particular vents. So obviously one will be on that side. So that's it. They're in, they fit. I think they look great. I mean, you purists probably hate it, and I'm sorry. But this is what I wanted to do. It's my truck. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but it is what it is. So there's that side. There they are. So there, we're done. The next project I got to do, or going to do, is the dash. I've mentioned a couple times I'm moving the ignition switch hole. Let's see, finger. Oh, there we go. Moving the ignition switch hole somewhere over in here. I got to plug up nearly all these holes. I will be keeping, of course, come here, finger. the wiper and the what is it? Wiper and headlight switch are over here. I'll be keeping those in stock place. That big hole, I'll leave it. I believe this hole, big hole will go, and I think all of these will go. I got to double check. Anyhow, that's my next project, is to get those dash holes filled in and filled up and made for my ignition switch. So that's it for now. Oh, that was a vise in my backside. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Thanks for looking in. I hope you like what you're seeing. I hope you're learning something. Hope I'm a little bit entertaining. I'm trying not to be too dry doing this stuff. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Do all the things, yada, yada, yada. And y'all come back next time. I'll see you. You hear?